showing you how I created this flyer using Canva. But I would like to start by saying that there are only two categories of designers. You're either a good designer or a bad designer. Canva or Photoshop, they are all just tools. It depends on how you use them to achieve what you want. So now that that's sorted, let's get this video started. So starting off, of course, the first thing you do is to get your background. I do get my background from Pinterest, so I'm doing like a beach design. So I just went to Canva and I searched for beach background, copied it, and I pasted it on my Canva. And of course, the next phase is to add text on the design. You either just click T on your keyboard or just add your text box the way you normally do. The text, chose the font called wide, extended it to the way that I wanted, changed the color. I wanted like this live boil. I don't know how it's pronounced, please spare me. So this is just me basically copying all the images that I know that I would need for my design from Pinterest. Like I said, copy your pictures, copy everything that you want and move them to your Canva and just build from there. So I wanted like palm leaves at the back of the board. So I got that from Canva directly and I'm just placing them around the board just to create an illusion of leaves behind the board. And yeah, this is one of my favorite parts, adding text, 3D text. So of course you go to your apps, search for Text Studio, and it's just me scrolling down to find the one that I want. This is the one that I chose, called Orange. Then I just change the font, or change the text rather, and then I'm changing the fonts now to the one that I chose. I'm sorry, I don't really know the name. Then I'm changing the color, because of course like a blue themed design, so I changed the color to blue. Did the same thing for the second text called Party. Changed the color to blue by clicking on those color circles up. Then I just changed it to blue. Then I moved them and arranged them to centralize. And of course, I'm adding the text. Remember that board I copied from Pinterest before? Yeah, now we're going to use it to add the location and the date of the events. So it's just me typing the date and location of the events. Then I wanted like a wood to look like, the board is holding or is standing on a wood. I don't know how to explain, but you see it from my design. And I tilted it a bit because that's how I wanted it to look. So like I said, design is just basically just you adding things. And if you understand the basic concept of design, I personally think you can use any tool to achieve what you want. Of course, every tools have limitation, but at the end of the day, it's your creativity that's the bullets in your gun. I don't know if that makes any sense. So I'm just adding my emoji. Yeah, and I'm just, trying to put more elements just to make it a bit more playful. Flipped my emoji to the left. Now this is me I wanted to add like people in it. So I got like this guys that are just happy and holding a beer from Pinterest, of course. Then I just got that and I pasted it here. Took out the background. Also note that most of the features I'm using are available on Canva Pro. If you don't have Canva Pro, mostly you'll not be able to do most of these things. So if you really want to achieve very good designs on Canva, it's better you get a Canva Pro. I don't think it's that expensive. So I'm just adding water. Every other thing I'm doing from here is just saying it, just because I'm so much of a perfectionist. So I always like my design to look a certain way. So I'm just, moving things around, adding texture, and that's it. To get more step-by-step videos of how I create good designs using Canva, follow and like and share for more. Bye.